The Shaykh, he says, وَدَعْوَةُ إِلَى اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ هِيَ وَظِيفَةُ الرُّسُلِ عَلَيْهِمْ الصَّلَاةُ وَالسَّلَامُ وَطَرِيقَةُ مَنْ تَبِعَهُمْ بِإِحْسَانٍ. Calling and inviting to Allah and educating people and advising people and these sorts of things is the job. That was the job of the prophets and the messengers, alayhim as-salatu was-salam. And it is the way and the method of those who follow them in goodness. To the point that when we, as people of Sunnah and Salafiyah, when we say the Minhaj, that what is meant by the Minhaj is a number of things. What is meant by the Minhaj, the methodology, the Salafi methodology, is a number of things. And they are as follows: the methodology of the Salaf in al-istidlal, in using the sources of the religion as evidences, identifying the proper sources of the religion and using them as evidences for what they are evidences for. The methodology of the Salaf in implementing and acting upon what is known. Sometimes what is meant likewise by al-manhaj is the methodology of the Salaf in focusing upon what is most important and then what is next in importance. What is most urgent and what is most important and then what is next in importance. Sometimes what is meant by the manhaj and what is meant by the scholars generally by the manhaj is the methodology of the Salaf in a da'wah. The methodology of da'wah. The method of da'wah. And so when people take approach to inviting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is innovated, when people take an approach to inviting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't focus upon what is most important and give primacy and main focus to what is most urgent before moving on to secondary matters, and this is a great error. When people focus upon things that are outside of the capability of people, like political issues, that people don't have any real ability to act upon. This is a khalta manhaji. This is an error in methodology. Sometimes what is meant by manhaj is the manhaj of the Salaf in action and implementing knowledge as it relates to al-wala' wa al-bara', loving for the sake of Allah and hating for the sake of Allah. Loving for the sake of Allah and hating for the sake of Allah. Loving and being unified with the people of Sunnah and distancing yourself from the people of innovation and not supporting innovations or spreading innovations or praising the people of innovation. All of these things go back to a single concept, which is the methodology of the Salaf in Islah, the methodology of the Salaf in reformation and fixing the individual and fixing the families and fixing the community. And it all goes back to the single concept of the methodology of the Salaf in education and focusing upon knowledge and making knowledge the most important things in life, the most important thing in the lives of people, making knowledge the most important thing in the lives of people. And so the manhaj of the Salaf, and he is the da'wah, the methodology of the prophets in calling to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The methodology of the prophets in calling to Allah, which is to focus primarily upon at-tawheed and the importance of obeying the messengers, alayhim as-salatu was-salam, at-tawheed wal-mutaba'ah, and identifying what is the source of the religion and what is not the source of the religion, so that people do not take their religion from dubious sources, from sources that are not pristine and are not valid and authentic sources in the religion. So they don't take their religion from philosophies of people and from dreams and visions and so on and so forth of human beings. But rather the religion is what came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of the Quran and the Sunnah. The Quran and the Sunnah according to the understanding of the earliest generations of Islam.